Last year, I opened the chest of a 67-year-old man whose arteries looked like concrete pipes. He was on 4 different blood pressure medications, yet his numbers remained dangerously high. He wasn't lazy, and he certainly wasn't ignoring his health. He was doing everything his doctors told him to do. And yet, there he was, on my operating table. What nobody told him, and what I am going to tell you today, is that the answer was sitting in his kitchen the entire time. In a standard 10-minute doctor's appointment, we don't always have time to explain that after 60, your health isn't just about stress or salt. Something deeper is happening inside your arteries. Think of your blood vessels like a garden hose. When you're young, that hose is flexible, it stretches, and it absorbs pressure. But as you age, the walls of those vessels start to stiffen, they lose their elasticity, and a rigid hose simply cannot handle the pressure a flexible one can. Today, we're going to talk about a mistake millions of seniors make every morning: trusting the wrong, healthy bread. We believe we are making responsible choices, but we are actually fueling a silent, slow-burning fire: chronic systemic inflammation. This inflammation stiffens your vessels, forces your heart to work harder, and spikes your blood sugar in ways you might not even realize. If you are over 60, stay with me. I'm not here to tell you to stop eating. I'm here to give you powerful tools that work alongside whatever your doctor has prescribed. By the end of this video, you will know the 5 healthy breads you need to stop eating immediately, and more importantly, exactly what to do to take back control of your cardiovascular health starting tonight. Dr. Sofia speaking. Many of my patients tell me, "Doctor, I don't eat white bread anymore, I only buy grain bread." But here's the problem. After 60, your body plays by different rules. Your DNA repair mechanisms are less reliable, and your liver processes toxins more slowly. Things that were harmless at 40 are not necessarily harmless at 65. Bread, even the kind labeled as healthy, can be the primary enemy of your natural non-stick coating, the glycocalyx. Imagine the inside of your arteries has a microscopic gel layer, like the Teflon lining of a high-quality frying pan. When it's intact, nothing sticks, blood flows smoothly, and pressure stays controlled. But when your blood sugar spikes after eating a slice of processed bread, that sugar begins eroding that Teflon layer within hours. Here are the 5 breads you must reconsider immediately. 1. Multigrain bread. This is the biggest marketing trick in the supermarket. Most of these are just white bread with a few grains pressed into the crust to make them look rustic. Your body processes the refined flour in these breads almost as fast as pure sugar. Every time your blood sugar spikes, your body releases a flood of insulin, which causes your blood vessels to constrict and tighten right there at the dinner table. Your pressure goes up, and you have no idea why. 2. Honey wheat bread. Adding honey to wheat bread turns your breakfast into a dessert in disguise. The extra sugar, even if it's natural, feeds the chronic inflammation that stiffens your arteries year after year. 3. Store-bought gluten-free bread. Many seniors switch to gluten-free thinking it's lighter. However, to give them texture, these breads are often loaded with high glycemic starches, like potato starch or rice flour, which spike blood sugar even faster than whole wheat. 4. Light or low-calorie breads. These often compensate for missing calories with chemical additives and hidden sugars to maintain flavor. Furthermore, they often lack the natural fiber needed to slow down sugar entry into your bloodstream. 5. Commercial sourdough. True sourdough is wonderful, but the kind found in most grocery stores is made with industrial yeast and sugars to speed up the process. It lacks the slow fermentation benefits that actually help with insulin sensitivity. Dr. Sofia speaking. I've spent 30 years as a cardiac surgeon holding human hearts in my hands. I've seen arteries that look like they belong to someone 20 years older. The reason, more often than not, is inflammation. When you eat these breads, sugar enters your blood too quickly. Your pancreas must produce an insulin surge to compensate. In a body over 60 with any degree of insulin resistance, this is genuinely damaging. These repeated sugar spikes cause oxidative stress in your vessel walls, accelerating arterial stiffening. Furthermore, when insulin levels are chronically elevated, your kidneys receive a specific signal: hold on to sodium. More retained salt means more water, more blood volume, and ultimately higher blood pressure. The problem isn't just how much salt you are eating, it's that your kidneys won't let go of the salt you already have because your insulin is too high. Dr. Sofia speaking. I won't just leave you with a list of problems. Your body is remarkably responsive even in your 70s or 80s. Here are 5 strategies that work to reduce inflammation and improve blood vessel flexibility. Tool 1. Eat your vegetables first. Before you touch the bread, the rice, or the potatoes, finish your vegetables. Fiber forms a physical mesh in your stomach that dramatically slows down how fast sugar from the rest of your meal enters your bloodstream. I've seen post-meal blood pressure readings drop noticeably in just 2 weeks simply by changing the order of the food. Tool 2. Apple cider vinegar. 1 to 2 tablespoons in a glass of water with your meals. The acetic acid does 2 vital things. It improves insulin sensitivity, blunting those spikes, and stimulates the production of nitric oxide in your artery walls. Nitric oxide is your body's natural vasodilator. It tells your arteries to relax and open up. It essentially does for $3 a bottle what an entire class of medications tries to do. Always dilute it in at least 8 ounces of water to protect your teeth and esophagus. Tool 3. 30 grams of walnuts before bed. Eat about 14 halves of walnuts 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Many seniors suffer from nocturnal hypertension, where pressure stays high at night when it should be dipping to rest the heart. Walnuts are rich in omega-3s, melatonin, and L-arginine, which work together to relax blood vessel walls and support that natural nighttime pressure drop. Tool 4. Hibiscus tea. 3 cups a day. Hibiscus contains compounds that act on your blood vessels in a way strikingly similar to ACE inhibitors. It blocks an enzyme that causes vessels to constrict. One study found it reduced systolic pressure by an average of 7 points. That is clinically significant. If you are already on ACE inhibitors, talk to your doctor first to avoid pressure dropping too low. Tool 5. Replace seed oils. Check your cupboard tonight. If you have canola, soybean, or sunflower oil, stop using them. These oils are 15 to 20 times higher in omega-6 than omega-3, which drives the systemic inflammation that stiffens your arteries. They are also unstable at high heat and break down into toxic compounds called aldehydes. Switch to extra virgin olive oil for light cooking and real grass-fed butter for higher heat. Dr. Sofia speaking. As a surgeon, I've seen emergencies that could have been prevented. Your heart is at the highest risk between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m., the morning surge. You wake up dehydrated, making your blood thicker and more viscous. Do not jump straight out of bed. Follow this routine. Minute 1, conscious waking. Take 3 slow, deep breaths to counteract the cortisol surge. Minute 2, hydrate. Drink a full glass of room temperature water before your feet touch the floor to thin your blood. Minute 3, sit before you stand. Sit on the edge of the bed for a full minute to let your blood pressure find its footing and prevent falls. Minute 4, gentle movement. Rotate your ankles and shrug your shoulders while sitting. Minute 5, stand slowly. Rise at half your normal speed. Dr. Sofia speaking. I need to tell you something most doctors won't say. Stop obsessing over 120/80 if you are over 75. That target was built for middle-aged adults with flexible arteries. For an older body, forcing pressure to 120/80 can be dangerous. It increases the risk of serious falls and fractures by 28%. For adults over 75, the evidence suggests a safer systolic target is between 130 and 145. This range shows the best outcomes for hospitalizations and cognitive function. Ask your doctor, what is my individualized target based on my age and fall risk? Dr. Sofia speaking. Your medications may be depleting the very things your heart needs to function underneath the managed numbers. Magnesium, glycinate, a natural calcium channel blocker that tells your arteries to relax. 60% of seniors are deficient, and standard blood tests don't catch it. Coenzyme Q10,